folks. Welcome to Live from Tubby's house. Tubby's somewhere around. Hope I see him. Hope you do too. This is gonna go out to Hyacinth. Hey Hyacinth. I got a flashlight in my pocket and it goes right through the socket of a dead man's strum. My thumb's so numb and I'm gripping on the handle of a Roman septic candle and I can't let go or I'll fall into the dark. And in my other hand, grip tight in the fingers of the night. I've got jewels for Sophia. I've been basted, really wasted, chock full of nuts and ifs and buts. It tasted great shape, I got a mouthful of desire. I got Lucas fruit zunes, Barney, Pie Saturday, calling one for Nixon and another one for Stipe. This may read like a fax, but in the hand I never relax. I got jewels for Sophia. Saturated clams, big wrecks in tunnels with gerbils in your annex. I got Lord Fluff, Ginger, silicone puss cat. Never make a bad one out of all the stuff I weave, but up my sleeve, yeah, up my sleeve, I've got jewels for Sophia. Hyacinth. Hey, welcome to 2023, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight live from Tubby's house. Well, Tubby has been seen as recently as 2 seconds ago by me out of the corner of my eye. However, there are all sorts of interesting people, including the Pezmeister. What's up, Pezmeister? Oh, I don't know. Someone requested that. Well, I don't know. It's slightly outside my... It's your call, Perry. You're in charge. Talking of charge, here is Tubbins, the Earl of Tubbins himself. Whoa! Tubbs, do you want to share a perch with Perry? Here we are. Whoops. Whoa, oh my God, I'm suspending Tubby in public. Something you should never do with your intimate cats. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I think the requests are pouring in as we speak. Oh, hang on. He's doing a mute appeal for more years, from which to read the lobster-orientated news. Yeah, it's true. Everybody has their own slant on information. Nothing is unbiased. Even the Bible had at least 4 Gospels, and all those guys have passed away. Okay, there's a lot of A tonight. I'm doing a lot of songs in A. That was Jules for Sophia in A. This is a version of Syd Barrett's classic Waving My Arms in the Air, which is also in A. Different mood though. Waving my arms in the air, I love my love, got no care, no care, no, pressing my feet to the ground, I stand upright where you stand, call to you, what do you do, laying back in a chair, she's so high on the air, she's so high on the air, half and half, half and half, all you have to do to call is hold her hand, stand a while and a smile and we'll understand. Yes we do, yes, yes we do. Oh what a girl I got to, oh what a girl I got to. With a slinky look, she held her tight to her hair. She could see everywhere. No one in the land, no one. No one in the land, no one. If it rains on Saturday, cats and dogs in the hay. Stormy day, hey, hey, and you shouldn't try to be what you can't be. You shouldn't try to be what you can't be. Call to you, and what do you do? There will be shoulder pressing in the hall, and I won't know if you're here at all. There will be wine and drinking in the yard. There won't be anybody very hard. There will be lots of things that we can do. All and more will be for you, Tubbs. Everything I knew, I tried with you, but everything to you was never easy. So I went to head around my world. I saw the things you do, arriving by your side to see you looking too. But I know this, I know, I never lied to you. It's been just like you're gone for just one day, for so long. It's been. Now this is the bit I can't get, but you're a fantastic chromatic ascent. It's been so hard to bear with you not then. Every time I work it out, I come to a different conclusion. You can send me in your versions of the chords, and they'll all be right. But though I think of you, the things you do when I'm with you, to be with you, to be alone can only be why I am here, what's meant to be. And it's true. Syd Barrett became Roger, spent the rest of his life in solitary confinement, avoiding everybody. And can you blame him, really? There's so many people to avoid, including, most desperately, oneself. Look into your own eyes and what do you see? Aye! No, anything but that. You wake up and you're looking in the mirror, but it's the wrong face. Oh no, that's what you don't want. Oh, like you shut everybody out. You think they're all away, all the zombies are outside, and you open the cupboard and you look in the mirror and it's not a good thing looking back at you. But otherwise it's all fine. Okay, hey Tubbs, how's it going with Perry? Perry and Tubbs are in a bit of a gab fest here. I think what's happened is that Tubby has his own idea of what news Perry should be reading. And Perry is, as you know, a pretty taciturn creature. He'll open his mouth to part his pincers to read the news, but otherwise he can often go for weeks without saying anything. He's quite hermetic. And I think Tubbs is kind of having trying to coach Perry, which isn't necessarily going to work. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, we've got another song in A. I don't believe it. Good Lord. Okay. At some point, Miss Emma Swift will come and join. Oh my God. Miss Emma Swift, would you like to come and join me and we could do something that's not in A?
Yeah, maybe in 2 songs.
Oh, 2 songs. Okay, well, folks, I'm afraid you've got a bit more coming up in A. This was requested by...
I'm just getting so many.
This was requested by Susie. The FFS has struck again. Thank you so much for your C's to the FSS. Oh, look, now I'd just like to show you something, just if in case you're feeling at all like high blood pressure or something. This is dull. This is sellotape. See? Here we are, and this was requested by Susie and Leanne to name but 2. Here we are. Key after this. I owe a lot to a dead man's cock. Tick tock, tick tock. I love to rock. I am this thing. I come at a price like egg fried rice every Sunday morning, ever so nice. I am this thing. bubbles. Sometimes, do you ever get that feeling that you've suddenly come to some sort of halt, and what would be really nice would be a stream of bubbles coming out of you in slow motion, just like, okay, here I am, I've landed in a new moment, and here are the tiny little bubbles to prove it. You know, not like you're effervescing and bits of you, not like you're dissolving, but you know, just that there are bubbles coming up. I think Tubbs feels like that right now. Tubbs is kind of zenning a bit, aren't you? Bizarrely, I think he actually finds it quite soothing talking to Perry, although Perry isn't, as you can see, much of a conversationalist. It's very like either I'm talking or I'm silent. You know, there's not a lot of the give and take that is so nice in a human or even an animal to human dialogue. Anyway, just saying. E. Swift, would you be ready to join us yet? Not quite. Another song in A. Whoa! Stars of Joy. What have we got? Oh no, this one actually is in B, requested by Sandy. I'm sorry, by the way, if you can hear my chair creaking, I suppose it's a sign of life. We are going to get some new chairs sometime this decade. Things are, you know, you'll be looking back on this chair in a couple of years and going, God, I miss that old chair in Studio C. Think there's any chance we could buy it at an auction? Unlikely. Here we go. But it does show that there's a conversation going on everywhere, even between the chair and the buttocks of the person who sits upon it. Yes, I know I said buttocks on live TV. Que pasa? Here we go. You in your fluorescent room, tainted by gloom. You just stated in the gloom, inside a toxic womb. Heartache dreams the home. Come tomorrow, yesterday is going to look so cool. You'll be into everything you sneered about at school. Saturday night comes calling, but Sunday never comes. Me, untender as the night, I need romantic light. These colors are so bright. I miss the ruins in your eyes. I think of other guys. Were your feel-good sighs. I collected all your thoughts and played them back to you. Stop me if you recognize one, even half would do. It's only you. When Saturday night comes falling, Sunday never comes. Sunday never comes. That's for you, Sandy. Not on the electric guitar as you requested, I'm afraid, because that creates all sorts of sonic problems with the technology we use here in Studio C, which is why we remain strictly acoustic. But soft. As Emma Swift comes, and there'll be a little bit of shuffling now with because Tubbins is going to have to move. And yonder box is going to have to go down into the depths. Whoops.
Hello, Groovers. Here I am.
God, how is it out there?
Well, it's great.
Oh, good.
Happy 2023, sweetheart.
Happy 2023 to you,
I've
darling.
barely seen you all year.
Well,
It's been nice.
yes, it's relaxing, isn't it? Yeah.
You've been in Wales.
And you've been on a top secret mission somewhere. That
I've
can't
been
be
on the
revealed.
Isle of Wight.
I don't. It's fine. She's leaving a false trail. She hasn't been anywhere near the Isle of Wight. Why would she go to the Isle of Wight?
Why would I go to the Isle of Wight?
How would you exactly?
Well, exactly.
Exactly. It's a no. No, the whole thing's a screen of invisibility over what we do, and we are.
Robyn was making a record in Wales, and I was making a record on the Isle of Wight.
Nobody's supposed to know that.
No, I don't. I don't mind telling people that I'm making a record. It's just that you're not to tell people I'm making a record.
But you weren't supposed to tell them I was making a record.
Oh, really?
I didn't say you weren't.
Have
I
I
assumed you wouldn't.
I've been telling people about your instrumental record for months.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
I just gave all the details away in the chat.
Okay. You know, believe it when you see it.
I'm like Perry. I get a bit of news and I've got to share it.
Oh,
I
God.
get excited.
I know he gets his news reading gene from you, that's for sure, not from me.
Yeah, he gets his pincers from you. His one eye from Tubby and his news reading gene from me.
He gets his pincers from my mother, I think, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, what, the pincers skipped a generation.
Well, I'd like to think I don't have much in the way of pincers. The occasional crowbar, perhaps, but that's it. Nice for crows. Hey, you know that 3 crowbar in Nashville?
Yeah.
Is that like a pun on the three? I know. I mean, is that like 3 crowbars? You know, things you jimmy things open with. Like if you want to open a crate of
I don't know
contraband.
why it's called the 3 crowbar. It used to be called the slow bar.
Do you think someone misheard it while they were writing the name up and put the 3 crowbar instead?
Maybe.
Like people who their eyesight was a bit deaf.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
It's too late in the day.
Do y'all have crowbars?
Crowbars?
Do you have crowbars over there? They're like rhubarb. You have rhubars in Australia to keep those ruddy roos away.
Oh, you mean like a bumper?
A bumper, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
it goes on the front of a vehicle.
On the front of a vehicle, just to clarify things, because I mean I've never done this, but I believe if you're driving through the outback in Australia, especially if you're like trying to
koala man.
If you're koala man,
if you're koala
you're trying
man.
to take your little son's sweater back to the sinister music camp to which he's being taken.
Yes.
And you run into a flock of roos.
Yes.
That's why you need a bar to get rid of them.
Well, you have a bar so that if you hit a roo, it doesn't go through the windshield.
Right, it gets knocked away.
Yeah.
Right, because it sounds very like rhubarb as well.
It does sound like rhubarb.
My grandmother, who referred to it as rhubarb, would have.
What do we know about your grandma?
She was an original when it came to pronouncing things.
She was a confuser, like you.
She was a
Runs in
serene
the
old
family.
lady. A little downcast, but she was certainly not Yeah.
What, she was a grumpy, confusing person?
Gently grumpy.
Oh.
She was just like, one of those people that's been rained on all their life.
I don't know anybody like that.
Well, I don't think she had very many planets in Aries, despite being a Leo. Oh, fire on the inside, damp on the inside. Never mind.
You were literally describing yourself.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, that's typically solipsistic. No, I was talking about grandma. Rhumbar's.
You spotted it, you got it.
So what was it like not being on the Isle of Wight?
It was fantastic not being on the Isle of Wight. Do you know what was even better about not being on the Isle of Wight?
You didn't have me with you.
I wasn't on the Isle of Wight with you.
Is that the first time you've not been to the Isle of Wight without me?
It's the first time I've not gone to the Isle of Wight and I've not made a record and I've not done it with you.
Well, I love all these competing negatives. Yeah.
Competing Negatives is a good name for an album.
It's a good name for a pair of siblings, isn't it?
Good name for a marriage.
Right on.
Do you take these competing negatives
Your-
to be your
your
awful
spouse, your
wedded
awful-
husband?
Yeah, your dreaded spouse. I know. And the plural of spouse isn't even spice. Three blind spice. And a deaf rhubarb. But soft. Look.
But low.
But low.
We'd like to thank the following groupers. Why is this show already insane?
That's what they pay the big bucks for.
We'd like to thank the following groupers for their
Contributions
contributions
to the Fancy Feast Fund.
Julie,
Kevin.
Bob and Julie,
David.
Jeremy,
John and Tamsin.
Tamsin, yeah, Craig,
Oh, Trudy and Marty.
Michael,
Max Power.
Irene,
Stacey.
Brennan.
Oh, can I read the one below? I'll do KDJ. Can you read whoever that was?
Yeah, that's Christian.
No, that one on top above
Bam!
KDJ. Bam. Bam. Oh, Christian. Okay. P. Taylor. Hey, P. Taylor.
Yep.
Sasha.
Julie B.
Julie B. Tom.
Tom. Now, do you want to say Tom with less confusion?
Tom.
Great.
I think it's your turn to say it.
Michelle,
Steve.
Brian,
Ray.
Leslie,
And Sandy.
and Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was a last minute addition. I just didn't get a chance
Oh,
to write it
wow.
down.
They've all chipped in for the Fancy Feast
Oh,
Fund.
incredible New Year contributions to the Fancy Feast Fund.
That's really good because actually Ringo and Tubby need a lot of Fancy Feast.
And they didn't put going on a diet on their
They
New
didn't
Year's
put
resolutions.
no, and also because they eat a lot of Daphne's food.
And Daphne eats a lot of
Daphne eats
their
our
food.
food, and they've it all gets eaten. Daphne's very good at absorbing. Ringo and Tub sometimes their eye is bigger than their stomach, and so.
I don't know anybody like that.
Well, that's when you order more than you actually want to eat. Oh, I always eat everything. I just over-order. That's why my stomach is catching up with my eye. It's possibly bigger now.
Yes.
Hey ho,
Yeah.
the wind and the rain. What's your personal favourite, wind or rain?
Oh, definitely rain.
Yeah, wind is the most disturbing of
Yeah.
all the weather things, apparently.
Yeah, when I wasn't on the Isle of Wight, I almost got blown off a cliff.
That's why you should never not go to the Isle of Wight, especially by yourself without me.
Yeah. How was the wind in Wales?
There wasn't any wind, it was just cold and damp.
Did you have some Welsh cakes?
Only 7.
Only 7?
Well, Charlie had 5.
Well,
Bev
that's
had 2.
2.5 a day.
There's actually one left. Well, we had 2 days without Welsh cakes and then like a veritable deluge. You imagine we've been going through the desert in one of those passages of the Bible where
On a
they're
dark
going...
desert highway,
Well,
Welsh
dark
cakes
desert
in my
highway.
hair.
Cool, but Welsh cakes in my hair. There's all these sinister kangaroos bouncing up and down on these
Okay.
roos on the horizon. And then
Another album title.
roos on the horizon. And then this truck comes by, and out of it springs a fully formed Welsh cake. But we've already got it in our hair.
Great.
Who should be driving but Don Henley?
No.
We say,
I love it
Don.
when Don Henley drives trucks.
Well, I suppose he's still alive, so it's better than if the late Glenn Fry was driving it.
Oh, gosh. Robyn,
So-
did you have to get grim?
There's nothing grim about Glenn Fry dying unless you're a big Glenn Fry fan.
Okay, shall we sing a song?
Please
An
do.
unrelated song.
Oh,
Anything to
why
shut
should
you up.
anything be related? There's lots of...
Should we do All Right Yeah for Stacey?
Oh, yeah, Stacey, here we are. Look, this is a real good family setup. We've done this so that the guitar is kind of undercutting us both.
Yeah.
Here we are. And composition's fantastic, I think. Hang on. I gotta go, but it won't be so. I don't be back again. I gotta leave, but I don't believe we won't be back again. No, 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 no. Everything's inside another. No, 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 no. Alright, yeah. I gotta walk, but I'm gonna put my fork next to your spoon. I gotta split. It's a quaint old-fashioned way to leave the room. Ooh. Smell them burning leaves. Everyone beside another. No, 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 no. Alright, yeah. Whatever you pray to, that's where you belong. I'm gonna get mine someday. I'm gonna get mine. I gotta laugh, but there's half of me that wants to sit and cry. I gotta split. It's a quaint old-fashioned way to say goodbye. Goodbye. What's your mother for? Not a launch pad for your lobster. No, 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 no. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh, how magical.
BYO drums.
Well, I do a little Ringo Starr fill at the end.
Oh,
'cause
do
what he
you?
would, that brump is what he would have done.
Did Paul McCartney do it? Or did Ringo do it?
No, I think Ringo... Well, neither of them were actually on the recording of this.
Oh, okay.
Who
Who was?
Oh, I think a man named Patrick Hannon, who's a Pisces, who was briefly a member of the Sundays, but I'm not sure if he played on that classic Here's Where the Story Ends.
Oh, I love that record.
Yeah, and I couldn't... I mean, that's never... Oh, no, actually, I could learn to play it. Give me about 6 weeks.
Here's Where the
You
Story
can sing
Ends.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a terrible year.
A terrible year.
Little souvenir.
Yeah.
A terrible year makes my eyes look cold.
Oh, why have you activated your Kate Bush voice?
Because my Kate Bush voice is... Oh, my Kate... That voice is very close to... Is it Harriet Wheeler? Who
It
was
is
the singer?
Harriet Wheeler,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. The singer, the
One of my
chanteuse.
favourite singers. I
Is she
love
still
Harriet
singing?
Wheeler.
Do you know?
Oh,
She
not
she-
really. I don't think so.
She's not working for air traffic control, is
Don't know.
she?
Don't
Right,
know.
you can imagine her talking the planes down. You know, like the planes are waiting to come into land. Just how she would
Here's
do
where
it.
the aircraft ends.
Yes. Here's where the aircraft ends. Look. Could go horribly wrong, but hopefully it won't.
No! Oh my... Shh.
Okay. Time out. Let's be quiet
Time
for a
out,
couple
yeah.
of
You
seconds.
want to sing another song?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
do you want
do
to
Queen of Eyes for Rick.
Oh,
While I'm here.
the Rick. Yeah,
The
okay.
Rick.
Yeah.
Hi, Rick. Happy New Year.
I think he requested something else but as well, but that can't be helped.
Well, all I can see is QOE written on a piece of paper, which means Queen of Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Unless it's another song like Queen of Eggs that you haven't written yet.
Haven't I written Queen of Eggs? It seems very likely I would have done by now. I'll have a look afterwards. There's probably one lying around upstairs. Okay. Blinking on and off, it's the Queen of Eyes, with a carapace shell into black lace thighs. I don't know why she never gets anywhere with you. Lucky the pig is out on a limb. He's looking for someone to investigate him. I don't know why she never gets anywhere with you. Sorry, T.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Here I am again. It's no surprise. Gender's a construct anyways, you say. I'm locked in orbit round the Queen of Eyes. All I ever got from them was lies. In this horrible age of abuse and decay, it's good to know that somebody's looking okay. I don't know why she never gets anywhere with you. Blinking on and off, it's the Queen of Eyes, with a carapace shell into black lace thighs. I don't know why she never gets anywhere. I don't know why she never gets anywhere. I don't know why she never gets anywhere with you. Exhaling like a balloon here in Britain.
Right.
January the 11th. Actually, it's January the 12th here.
Because we're in the future.
We're in the future. And in Australia, it's where it's probably dark already. They're already late on the evening of the 12th, and it's really nice.
No, I think it's still daytime there.
Is
Should be
it?
about midday.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. You're right, it's not. No, otherwise they'd all be asleep.
No.
Okay. So it's daylight in Oz,
You
and it's
focus
summertime.
on the surrealism and I'll deal with the reality. How does that sound?
That sounds like... Is that something Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner would have done?
No, Dolly and Kenny.
Oh, Dolly and Kenny did that?
Yeah, Islands in the Surreal Stream.
Oh, that sounds like something to do with fractals. Remember that? You'd have early 90s.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was about.
Don't
Didn't last
remember
long.
much of the early 90s unless it was happening in the pop charts.
Were things like fax? Did you have fax machines?
Yes, we had fax machines.
God, they got everywhere. I
Yeah.
bet nobody's got one now. We don't. Do we have? We don't have one. Do we?
We don't have a fax machine, no.
My only
And if
regret,
we did, you wouldn't know how to use it.
I used to know how to use it.
Did you? Did you have a pager?
Oh God. I bought somebody a pager so I wouldn't have to talk to their mother when they got in touch with me. Yeah. But they shall remain nameless and in an undisclosed location.
Really?
Not the Isle of Wight.
Not the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, I never gave anybody on the Isle of Wight a pager, that's for sure.
Sounds like a euphemism.
He give her a pager in Epping Forest, my lord.
Oh no.
Horses for courses.
2023 has seen a lot of Hitchcock sub-personalities already.
Better, as you say, better out than
Better
in.
out than in,
it's
yeah.
let them scamper freely. They were wandering up. People would knock on the door in Cardiff at like sort of 8:30 in the morning, and they'd have a bin full of sub-personalities that they'd scooped
What,
up.
choose your own SP?
Well, they were ones of mine that escaped during the night, and they were all clustering around the coffee shop.
Oh, right.
Coffee number one.
Okay, getting oat lattes.
They were all. Oh God! You give away so much. If they all know that we drink oat lattes, we're going to get those for our birthday.
Oh, that's your way of saying you'd like an oat latte?
Well, it's an inverted
Okay,
plea.
Groovers, he'll be in Dublin. Whelan's, March 3rd this year, turning 70.
Well, I am.
And you'd like an oat latte.
I'd like an oat latte. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to fax me your
Fax an oat latte.
Fax me an oat latte to the Emerald Isle. Now,
Then
that
we'll know
sounds
the
like a
future's
song.
really arrived.
You think of all these things, you know, that stuff. I mean, we couldn't. If we'd been doing this 30 years ago, people would have thought that we were
I would have been 11. It would have been really creepy.
Oh, I think I'd still have been 70. I think I don't know.
Oh, you'd have been 70.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
70, 30 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I went
fair
straight
enough.
from being 13 to 70.
Okay.
That's what our school prided itself on.
Well-
When you graduated from the school, they gave you a certificate saying you are now an old fellow.
It's not the word I would have used.
No, but you'd have used an affectionate term that might be unfortunate on a family programme such as
Yeah,
this.
and it might be banned by the moderator if I put it in the chat.
Oh Lord! Well, I think no, not unless if they're all Aussies, it wouldn't be a problem.
No.
No. We're not going to use words like pigskin around. Quite rightly. Yeah, they've just banned fur in California. I mean, unless you've grown it yourself. If you rock up and you're furry, they won't ban you, but you can't be in somebody else's fur.
Oh my God.
So there's these sub-personalities clustering around coffee number one.
Carry on, Hitchcock. Here we are. I've got to go.
I don't know. So nice to see you, sweetheart.
I
Will
know.
you be here next week?
Maybe.
Oh God. Don't leave me alone with myself.
Oh, well,
Oh.
you've got you and all your other personalities.
Yeah, that's true. I better play
I'll
something.
be back shortly.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Might sing some David Bowie with you
Oh,
shortly.
a little classic Bowie. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so long as you don't play that riff.
I can't even play that riff.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh
if
yeah,
you
no,
do.
I'm not even going to attempt to play that
Good.
riff. No, one of the most famous ever riffs in a David Bowie song. I'm not going to attempt to play it.
Please don't.
I don't think David
Yeah.
himself played it.
The groovers would have to BYO riff.
Yes, BYO riff, dear groovers, when we play this as yet undisclosed David Bowie song for you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll play something else that's been requested by somebody. Here we are. Oh, yeah. Okay. This was requested by Matthew. I don't know if you're watching, Matthew, but if you are, then you requested this. Here we go. True story from 1982. She came out of the past, gliding through the mirror. From ashtrays, turntables and body hair. She came out on the nose. The trains had all stopped running, they had froze. But I've got special powers. Render me invisible to everyone but you. So delicious falls, so easy from the clouds. Go out to Vigeland, see the bodies, climb each other to the sky, to the sky. You leave the stray hotel, find a place to smoke, a house that has no walls, or memories at all. You're listening to her, still broadcasting inside, but you can walk out any time. Goodnight Oslo. Goodnight Oslo. Goodnight Oslo. It's just Norwegian speed. Drums are down to Christian sand. They're waiting for the dark that never comes. Yeah! Goodnight Oslo, one of my favourite Robyn Hitchcock songs. It's always great to get an opportunity to sing that, and my friend Annalisa Frukdal bravely translated that into Norwegian, and when I'm in Norway I sing it in Norwegian, but I'll spare you that right now. But should you buy a copy of, I've bought a copy of Tromsø Kaptein, you can hear me singing that song, and it's Annalisa's translation. I just need to do a little check because I didn't bring my watch. How close are we to Perry's news time?
We are perilously close to Perry's news
Are we?
hour. Do you want to do a shout out asking people for...
Oh God, I
Yes.
am. I'm going to. Hey everybody. So we got a couple of requests, but more requests are always welcome, just to add to the confusion. From what year would you like Perry to read the lobster-orientated news? Send your requests in, please, to the chat room, and we'll find out. Do I have time to do a song beforehand, or should I just get Perry to limber up? Before he limbos down, the locked embrace, the stumble round. I say go, he says snip.
Okay, 1952, 1972, 2020,
2020.
1899, 1975, 2023, 1973, 1331, 1989, 2022, 2023, 1967.
Wow, that's quite a panoply of years. Okay.
1984, 1215,
1215. Okay.
1969.
1215 in 1984. Oh, I mean a separate year. Perry, what do you think?
1864.
I think he's kind of knocked out, actually. Okay, he's been taking looking classes. Perry through the looking class. He's been doing some one-eye classes with Tubbs. Yeah, it's fine. No, you haven't been to the Isle of Wight either. What's that? Oh, okay. I could. All right, I'll do. No, I won't. All right, I will. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Perry would like me to sing something from My Fair Lady before he reads the news, so here we go. often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the part of town? Will I hear the lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live, Perry. But oh, what a towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. Oh, he's relaxed. Well, would you have guessed it? Perry likes musicals, and Lerner and Loewe, who wrote My Fair Lady, lots of other songs. I know a lot of them. You like them too. Lerner and Loewe happen to be two of his favourite songwriters, so, but that in no way affects his choice of year. Okay. Well, here we go. Looks like it's news time, and oh, okay. Apparently there was an earlier request, and Perry was rather tickled by that. So as somebody remarked, tonight we're going to Perry like it's 1999. Here is Perry reading the news from 1999, which we all know is in the distant future.
It's the 12 o'clock news, Perry the Lobster, double available, album company there at shortly over 12 minutes. Here is the news, Perry the Lobster, company next year, from 2023, and it's the news from the 24 years. The whole world is agog at the massive, unrevealed migration of giant Russian crowds, making everybody all around the north most passage over the tops of Scandinavia through the still icy Arctic waters towards the end of the North Sea. But is this in the news? No, it is still reeling from Clinton's blowjob. I ask you, jeez. Not starting for a pub, but hardly a thing to be concerned about, especially with what is looming coming up. But I don't know, as usual, the media's eyes are focused on irrelevant trivia. Typically, since Princess Diana has passed on, and a load of alleged conspiracists saying it was done by lobsters. It wasn't done by lobsters. We had nothing to do with it. Yes, we have some old KGB lobsters occasionally, but they're in touch with the CIA. They're all the same bloody lot. Wait, we've nothing to do with Princess Diana. No. We're not involved in anything about it. No. I was in a taxi with Raga overhead when 1999 happened, and they was all blameless, lovely bobbies, not an automatic web from London. No, it's them Russian crowds and the media. Well, you really need a first. Bloody awful, yeah, but not nearly as bad as the future.
Yes, Perry. What's that? You want to do a 7-inch with your double album? Well, you have to talk to the Tiny Ghost Supremo. There you have it, 1999. Read by Perry the Lobster. I'm going to pick up a guitar again, I think. Oh. Oh gosh. All right, so what we've got here is this. Me, hello, we're still live. Sorry, I'm just reeling and a rocking from the revelations that Perry has revealed. I mean, I was technically alive in 1999, but all I remember is going to Australia and not meeting Emma. I came away with this terrible feeling of emptiness, so I went back in 2006. I still didn't meet her. I went back a couple of years later, many times actually, and she wasn't there, so I met her in America. But I mean, go figure, eh? All right, when would... Oh, I know what. This is going out to Harold. Harold, you requested this one, and I was playing it earlier, and I'm going to play it again. Here we go. This is also in A, but it has a lot in E. And talking of Norway, I recorded this with the fabulous I Was a King, and also, I knew there was a whole link to this stuff, Goodnight Oslo, which was translated by Annalisa Fruchtdal, who was in I Was a King. The recording of that with the Venus 3 features the late but magnificent Bill Rieflin playing drums, and Bill played drums on the recording that I did of this with Annalisa and Frode and Ulla and Bill in Egersund a few years ago. It doesn't sound much like this, but it's the same song, and it's available on Cara Records, and I've actually got a copy upstairs, and I'll listen to it as soon as I can get a record player working. Here we go. Kiss my high anxiety, tell me everything is gonna stay right here where we left it, and we'll stop forever here today. Across Hey Harold, that was as much as I can remember of On the Beach Where the Sun Doesn't Move. But what the joy is that has summoned Miss Emma Swift back out from her hive, and she has got the Earl of Tubbance and some more names, I think.
Got our boy.
Oh,
Look at him.
He's a good boy. He's been very folded this evening.
Yeah.
I think that chat with Perry has done something. He's sort of...
He's chilled out.
Yeah.
I think it might be the food he ate before the show.
Was it Daphne's food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He looks pretty zen now, doesn't he?
He does look zen, actually. He's a zen dude.
Occasionally.
I know, I'm just saying it sounds nice.
Look at the way he's elegantly crossing his paws.
Yes.
Sorry, folks, we'll get back to the show right now.
So
We'd like to thank the following groovers for their contributions to the Fancy Feast Fund.
Oh, yes.
Oren,
Laurie,
Lauren,
Patrick,
Jessica.
and Douglas.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, folks.
It's going to be a great week for Fancy Feast, isn't it?
It is, which is good because at least one of them's going to get the food. So we've got a couple of things. There's, do you want to do your...
You want to do this David Bowie song?
Yeah, I just want to check that I'm sort of in tune first.
Okay, right on.
Hang on.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdos like some cat from Japan. He could lick 'em by smiling, he could leave 'em to hang. Came on so loaded, man, well hung in snow white tan. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our balls with just a beer light to guide us? So we bitched about his fans and should we crush his sweet hands? Oh. But Ziggy probably knew how to go.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Or do you
Mick
think
Ro-
Ziggy just paid
played-
a spider from Mars to play the riff, and that's why they were so pissed?
I think Mick Ronson played it, didn't he?
Oh, okay.
And, probably didn't get any of the songwriting royalties, but it brought him
But
to
do you get
prominence.
songwriting royalties if you write the riff?
Depends how good your lawyer is. And in a way, from what position of strength you enter the situation. Generally not.
Okay, good to know.
I've never given anyone
I
any
won't go
money
back
for
in
putting
time
a
and
riff
learn
in.
to play the guitar.
I wouldn't bother. I'd just give you a set of grudges.
I love a grudge.
Oh God, I thought of a really good thing to which the answer was a grudge the other day, but I can't remember what the thing was.
What rhymes with fudge?
No, no. I know. Put down that fudge. Here comes the judge.
He's got
no.
a grudge
Well, you know
and a
the
budge. Here we go.
budge. Now that I have not exploited yet.
What?
The budge, the grudge and budgerigar thing.
Oh yeah, well that's what they call Kylie Minogue,
What, the judgmental budgerigar?
the singing budgie.
Do they?
Yeah,
Does she like that?
yeah, they're fine birds, budgerigars,
Are they? Do they happen in Australia? Or
all
not?
the time.
I mean, on my multiple visits to Oz, I haven't.
You didn't meet me or a budgie.
No, I met you. Well, I mean, I've certainly met you there, having met you in other places.
Yeah.
I've been to more places with you than anyone else.
Oh, that's great,
Than
babe.
with anyone. God, that's a dismal chord, isn't it?
I quite like that.
Oh, okay, you can have it.
Yeah, that sounds sad.
It is sad, and apropos
And
of
unresolved.
sad, yeah, this is going to go out to Glenn, whose beloved basset hound Banjo apparently passed away at the end of last year, and that's just awful, really, just thinking about that.
Yeah.
So we're really sorry to hear of that, and this goes out to you and Banjo. Gosh. Anyway, this is the man who loves the rain,
Okay,
which
sure.
he requested as a backup to the Beatles song that I probably can't play.
I was hoping you would play that Beatles song.
I'll play that afterwards when I'm feeling emboldened by getting through this one.
Okay.
Let's do this because I know it better. Although I've been listening to the Beatles song since 1966, so in theory I should know it better than the song
And
I
not
wrote
knowing how to
myself.
play a song has never stopped you before.
Did it stop Bob Dylan?
Nope.
All I have to do is they'll build a museum to me in Tulsa.
Oh, right, here are some things Robyn half learned.
Yeah, the Robyn Hitchcock Museum of Half-Learned Things.
Half learned things and B-sides.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen in Tulsa, but it's probably...
Here's a collection of Robyn's guitars that he never quite got in tune. Some shirts with remaining flakes of cheese.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the shirts have got cheese. That's why a lot of them are actually at the Menders.
At the Menders?
Yeah, the cheese reduction place.
Okay.
You meet those mad old ladies who charge you too much and then you never get your shirt back. It's a Greek myth. They're all on the Isle of Wight.
I haven't heard that Greek myth.
Oh God, you haven't read the one where it's an outtake from the Odyssey.
Okay.
Odysseus comes to an island called Fignos, and he goes to a dry cleaner's,
Okay.
and it's run by this one-eyed dry cleaner. Mm-hmm. But his missing eye is actually fake. He's actually got a real eye, but he's got a fake missing eye over the top of it.
Yeah.
And he says, what shirts have you got, Odysseus, O mighty hero? And Odysseus looks down to his shirt sack, and when he looks up, the guy has swapped missing eyes.
Okay.
And this freaks Odysseus out, and he runs back to his wife, but it takes another 17 years to get home. Stifle that yawn, darling.
I truly believe in reincarnation, but you just confirmed that you are definitely not Homer.
Homer? Wow. No.
I'm glad I've cleared that up.
No, I think I was not Homer, yeah.
Yeah, there's some poets of history you may have been.
Some poets of history I
Your
may have been, that
grasp of
doesn't scare.
mythology is...
No, don't say it. Not very good. Let's play this song, because the show might be over now. I don't know. I haven't got my watch. You will be joining them soon. Honor your mother and father and all of the folks on the moon. In watery handwriting scattered in drops on my window pane, he wrote, I am the weather vane. I'm the man who loves the rain. Don't last too long, the world changes under your feet. Life is eternal, life is so brief, and life is so sweet. Sweeter than even a fox in a hole or a thorn in a brain. I am the weather vane, swaying with every feeling that hits me again and again. I'm the man who loves the rain. I'm the man who loves the rain. You have two graves, your name's on both of them. I like to keep people guessing as well when I'm close to them. I have two clouds, both of them hard to contain. One of them showers the flowers, the other one bursts into flames. The weather vane. Love me or leave me, you have to believe me, I'll jump your train. I'm the man who loves the rain. I'm the man who loves the rain. Try to leave, don't try to remain. I'm the man who loves the rain. Goes out to Glenn and Banjo.
And from your brand new album, Shufflemania.
From my brand new album, Shufflemania, which
out
is
now on Tiny Ghost Records.
still available on Tiny Ghost Records. Yeah.
Well, available for eternity on Tiny Ghost Records.
Wow, is that how eternity? That's how eternity's been set up.
It's in the contract you didn't sign with me, CEO of Tiny Ghost Records.
Oh, darling, you have to lull me with the soporific figs that put Odysseus into such a deep trance.
Yeah, unlike Universal, the rights revert after 365,000 years.
Well, as soon as my deals with Universal have worn off, I'm all yours, darling. My dust will be thine.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's portable, isn't it?
That's promising.
Yeah. It would be.
I'm going to go.
Okay, do you want me to try and sing that one then?
Well,
I can try.
do you want to try and sing it or do you want to leave it?
I don't know, how long have we got?
You've got 10 minutes to wow the groovers.
Oh no. Oh,
but I'd like to request something upbeat as well.
Something upbeat?
Yeah.
I've only got... I've got several fast songs, but they're not... We've been through this before. Oh, someone requested that. That's fast.
Yeah, okay, great.
Okay, yeah. It's dismal, but it's fast. Do you want to sing with me?
No, God no. I'm going back to the chat, where I belong.
Well, yeah, well, you also belong with the singing, because you've got such a beautiful voice.
Where I belong.
You know, I don't even know what that song is.
Yeah, that's because you don't know power ballads. It's probably for the
I
best.
absolutely effing hate power ballads. It's like eating
What were you
root
doing
vegetables.
in the 80s?
Cringing. I was no. There were lots of great things in the 80s. There was, you
Yeah.
know, Tears for
You were-
Fears,
Yeah, the Smiths.
The Smiths, REM,
Yeah, B-52s.
B-52, Psychedelic Furs. There was lots of, I mean, very few power ballads happened in the circles I moved in, both in Britain and the States. Where you was, you know, you would hardly
You're
ever.
in a PB free zone.
I was in a BI, whether I was in Southampton or
Not making albums on the Isle of Wight.
you know, Berkeley, you know, in California or San Diego, where Raymond Chandler's buried, La Jolla.
No, yeah.
You know, there were no power ballads. First time I saw Chandler's grave, first time we went down there, and Howie, our roadie, reversed our van back into a very small sapling. Howie won. But even then, there were no power ballads.
Really?
Yeah, people were very delighted to see us because they didn't know if we existed or not. But nobody said, "Here, have Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes."
Oh, okay, fair
I
enough.
didn't even find out they were called that until, you know, I don't know what happened.
You were like, what this decade needs is songs about kebabs.
Yes, did I write songs about kebabs?
Weren't you eating a kebab? Isn't that Balloon Man?
Oh, no, it's a falafel. No,
Isn't a falafel come in a kebab?
no, there's no meat in a falafel.
Yeah, but
Balloon Man's a vegetarian song.
yeah, but falafel's like, you know, kebab.
Oh, in a pita
thing.
bread?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Yeah, okay, no, it is. It's set in a pita bread.
It's set in a pita bread.
It's set in a pita bread the same way that bits of lamb, singed lamb flesh might be a kebab.
Okay.
That's shish. Or doner,
Yeah.
which is just the triangles of bloody
Okay.
flesh.
But you were writing about vegetarian
It was
kebabs,
yeah,
while others were writing about love.
Yeah, but it didn't mean to say I didn't love the food I was eating. Like when people eat,
Food is your one true love. Anybody who knows you knows that.
well, people don't get very far without food. You know, even miserable coves, you know, people who are generally joyless and live on mealworms and stuff, they still got to eat the mealworms.
Okay.
Even people like Oliver Cromwell, who lived entirely on parchment
Oh, right on.
and whose corpse was decapitated after he was dug up.
Was it really?
Yeah, they hated him so much, but they didn't actually do it while he was alive.
Did they put his head on a stick?
They did.
Oh.
And they didn't barbecue it. Go figure.
They deep fried it instead.
That's it. They deep fried the head of Oliver Cromwell.
I'd
so
like
they
an,
did.
I'll have a Cromwell and chips,
I'll have a
please.
Cromwell and chips. Oh yeah, well you know, you go to parts of South London, they still have that on bonfire night. Ho ho ho. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love these niche British jokes.
Well, Britain is a niche
We're
joke,
really
isn't
going to
it?
go big time. Look out, Disney.
All you've got to say with Disney is just swap two letters round and it becomes Dinsey and nobody's ever heard of it. Excuse me, have you got that Mickey Mouse by Dinsey? Oh no.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, yeah. Please, Mr. Dinsey, have you done Mickey Mouse? You know what the late Walt, actually said,
Sagittarius.
was he? Someone asked him about Mickey and he said that F-ing mouse.
Really?
Believe it? Yeah.
So he felt the same way about his hits as you do.
Yeah, except he actually managed to make
had
it.
hits.
He had hits and he made a lot of money. However, unlike him, I don't plan to be cryogenically frozen.
Oh, I'm so
Nor do I want
pleased
my
about
head
that.
barbecued. No cryogenic freezing, no. Walt
No
is still-
barbecued
no
head.
barbecued head, yeah. It's a
Aw.
nice name for a pub, though, isn't it?
The
no
barbecued head.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably on the Isle of Wight. Don't tell me you were staying
We could
there.
open a pub in Shanklin called the Barbecued Head.
If we wanted nobody to ever come and visit us, yeah, actually, it's a good
yeah.
idea. And so you're quite sociable. You like people.
I do like people.
Also, you'd be stuck with me down there,
I know. I've been stuck with you there before.
stuck in the middle with me.
Oh,
Ring a ding ding.
who's on the other side?
Stuck on the other side. All of those who have passed on are on the other side.
Oliver Cromwell.
Oliver Cromwell
Or
and
just Oliver's Head.
Oliver's Head. That's a pub as well. Walt Disney. They're all kind of pressing at the ether, as if they've been FedExed and they can't quite get out of the
FedExed or faxed?
6 of one. I mean, yeah, little from column A, little from column B.
All right, I'm glad we've cleared this up.
Well, that's what they come to us for.
Who?
Whoever's on the other side of that screen in the ether.
Oh, Groovers,
waving
it's
at
great to be back. Thanks for joining us for 2023.
Oh, is it still 2023?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got several Wednesdays to go.
Well, several Wednesdays to go. Well, eat here or take away. Wednesdays to go. Okay. I suppose, should I play another song?
I'll see you next Wednesday, folks. Yes, you can play 2 more songs.
No, I think I'll play one and Raga out, actually. I'm kind of itching to Raga a bit. I've been Ragaing all week in Cardiff and I'm just so Raga'd up. This was requested. Here we are. Time is written on your face, and the cold white arms of memory embrace you. Love is all we need to waste. Now it's only lips of loneliness that taste you. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. Me, I never left the room. The light bulb that shone down on me was gloomy. I could read you by the moon. The way you looked at me, I thought you knew me. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. What could anybody say? Except in hindsight, this was bound to happen. When two souls collide this way, there's no compartment they can find the map in. I don't know what your mind is thinking. Your mind's not in your heart. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God, you were beautiful. Oh God. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. My Shelley's letterbox is full of birthday cards. Ah, ah, ah. That was Mad Shelley's letterbox by me. And now I'm going to Raga out because it's half an hour since Perry read the news. And
I've got one last minute addition to the Fancy Feast.
a last minute addition to the Fancy Feast Fund. Who's that?
We would like to thank Sarah
We'd like to thank Sarah
and Jason.
Sarah and Jason. Hey.
Yay!
Is that the Jason?
It's the Jason.
Hey, the Jason. Hope you're feeling better. And well, the Jason was.
Everybody who's called Jason is the Jason.
Oh, okay. But does that mean Sarah's called the Sarah as well?
The Sarah and the Jason.
Hey, the Sarah. I don't know. Are they together?
You're officially confused. Yes.
I'm official. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't be that the Jason. You must be other the Jason. Well, okay. Okay. This Raga's for you. All right, darlings. I'll see you fairly soon. All those sorts of exciting things are happening, and Emma will tell you about them.